Hello everyone, welcome to the BYD CL channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to access the air conditioning speed and temperature controls without going through the infotainment screen itself. So let's get right into it. What you're looking at now is the main infotainment system on the BYD CL, and you're probably quite familiar with this. There's a couple of ways you can access these aircon controls. Obviously from the home screen, you usually have some controls down the bottom and you can adjust the temperature like this, while clicking on the middle one and you go into the main aircon settings where you can adjust the speed and all your other settings. But obviously when you're driving around and you're trying to tap on these buttons and drive at the same time, it's obviously very distracting and potentially dangerous. And I discovered there is a much easier way of controlling the speed and the temperature through the steering wheel buttons themselves. So let's take a look at that. Alright, so when you're driving along and you just want to control the temperature and the speed of the aircon, you can do it through this button right here. And what will happen is a menu will pop up on the main screen here. So what you do is you push this button, and when you do that, this menu pops up. And we can control that menu by going left and right with these settings. And this will go through all the different options in that menu. But the two that we're interested in is this one, which controls the speed, and this one, which controls the temperature. So as you can see here, temperature and speed. So to adjust our speed, we can go over to the speed and you can use the scroll wheel to move it up and down. And you can see as I adjust this, it's also adjusting it on the main screen. It does take a moment, so when you scroll up, you need to give it a second for it to take effect. You don't have to push this button in to select, just leave it for a moment and we'll move to that setting. Now, same thing happens for the temperature as well. We can go across to the temperature setting, and simply by using this up and down, we can control the temperature up and down. And again, you don't need to push this button in at all. You can just move it up and down, leave it. And if you leave it long enough, it will eventually go back to your main screen. There we go. So if the main screen disappears, all we do is push this main button here again. That will come up, select which one we want, either temperature or speed, and then make our adjustment through the wheel. So as you're driving, obviously that's much easier to just push this, set your temperature, set your speed, and that's all you need to worry about, rather than trying to drive around with one hand and then using the other hand to hit buttons, which I just accidentally did. So it's much easier to simply use this feature through here rather than trying to touch buttons over here and drive at the same time and keep your eyes on the road. So I hope you've learned something from this video. Obviously this channel is brand new. I have no subscribers. So if you can show your appreciation by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, I'm going to document as much as I can my ownership of this BYD CL, which has been a fantastic car for the past couple of weeks. And I'll be sure to share any more tips and tricks that I come along and find as well. So thank you for watching the BYD CL channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.